It's a very unique offering, the combination of English and psychology in a joint majors degree. It's a 3-year course and enables students to study a variety of very interesting English and psychology subjects. I suppose for students who are interested in understanding human behaviour, understanding the mental processes that make us who we are, if students are interested in things like that, they'll find this course really interesting, and specifically the psychological side of it.
Students who might be interested in joining us are curious about the world. They are curious about how the world has been shaped by artists and creatives, talking about poets and playwrights, novelists and writers, and also they are really seeking to enhance their engagement and enjoyment of English.
So, well, my one specifically is cognitive psychology, and that involves understanding the internal process with respect to our brain and how it functions and how it helps us understand the world around us. We also have very interesting subjects like social psychology, so it helps us understand the social dynamics and how we interact with people and how groups function. We also have developmental psychology, which helps you understand the development from when you're born right up to adulthood and later in life.
The postgraduate opportunities for our students are vast. We have 2 master's programs here in-house in ATU Sligo that graduates can go on to study. So one of them is advocacy and leadership in the early years, and the second one is a level 9 master's in research. Then if our graduates want to follow a pathway into teaching, they can look externally at masters, 2 years taught masters in education, and that will mean that they can go on to work with children and young people in education if they wish.
They can go on to a number of postgraduate qualifications in psychology itself. So probably the first step for students will be going to a postgraduate conversion course to get a full degree in psychology, and then they can move on to whatever field in psychology that they're interested in themselves.
So our graduates find roles in many different sectors. Media and communications, for example. They may choose to go on to work in the creative or cultural industries. We have arts graduates who go on to work in the business and technology sector, in education.
You can go work in, for example, a health-related sector, sports psychology, which is huge at the moment, and also research is big at the moment as well. So there's a lot of skills that the psychological side of the joint degree gives you.
And I think our graduates are really sought after by employers because they have very competent communication skills, verbal, listening, written skills. They also have a developed cultural awareness and empathetic understanding of others, and they can bring a lot to the global marketplace.
The beauty of having these 2 subjects combined together is they work really well together, because I suppose the core objective of English and psychology is to create a critical thinker. And in creating a critical thinker, you also create people who are able to communicate really effectively with other people, but also people who are able to understand other people effectively as well. And this is one of the main benefits and one of the main things that are in demand in job sectors at the moment as well, is having these critical thinking skills and communication skills also.